5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Won't you rub your fingers? Fingers,
Figaro, Figaro.
fingers down my side. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my side? Girl, you look mighty fine.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to stream. Looks like we got Drew and Dory here. Welcome. How's it going today? So, today we're going to be playing a game on Switch called The Lion Song. I'm going into it fairly blind, but it looks like it's a narrative-based game, which is always a good time. But man, today I was out with Kate. It is Mrs. Raging Janitor's birthday today, so we saw her family. We had to make a few pit stops. One of the things is we had to stop at Home Depot because I lost my entire fucking set of keys. I have no idea where they are. I turned this house upside down. Couldn't find them and have just accepted that they're probably gone. My guess is they must have fallen out of my pocket in the snow somewhere. It's PETA Day, but it's all good. Happy birthday to Mrs. Raging. Send our love. I will be sure to do that. Justin, also welcome. She is on the phone with her father right now. I'm sure she'll hop in a little bit. But you know what? I decided I'm not going to get too bent out of shape about the whole key situation. It is what it is. They're gone. And if they show up later, then great. But I decided I was going to have some fun with it, and I had some skeleton keys made. Not like the form factor of the key, but the key itself is a little spooky boy. So that's kind of neat, huh? They had a couple of different skeleton options. A couple of the keys I couldn't have made because they were a little more specialty, because they just use like an electronic device there that scans the keys and then does it for you. So I'm gonna have to go to like a legitimate locksmith for the rest of them, but that's okay. I have like the basic keys I need to continue on with my life for now. So, but yeah, how are you all doing? Be lurking a little bit, but hopefully back shortly. No worries, Justin. I appreciate the lurk very much. But yeah, how is everyone else's weekend going as we edge into a new week? Anything fun? Oh, and you know what? This is a perfect time to mention next week we're gonna have some Halloween fun. I hope that you can join us. Somehow it's freaking Sunday. I know, man. It's like where'd the weekend go? And it was one of those weekends too where I actually felt fairly productive. I got a fair amount of stuff done that I wanted to, and it's just like, holy shit, like it's gone. It's gone. But yeah, so next week we're gonna be having some festivities for the old channel. So oh, you got a new laptop and a capture card. Nice. What laptop did you get, Dory? Also, what capture card? I'm interested to hear. So next week during our weekly streams, my plan is to play a Grim Fandango, which if you haven't heard of that game before, it's a point and click game. It's absolutely brilliant. It's like the humor is perfectly on point with what I typically enjoy. And it's a game made in the 90s by LucasArts. So we should be able to play through that over the course of the week. And I'm looking into seeing if there's maybe some other Halloween games we can do. Maybe some like community games we could play, but I'm looking into that. But the big event is going to be on Saturday on Halloween. So we're going to have a little bit of an earlier stream. Would you stop turning off, please? On Saturday, we're going to do an earlier stream for Halloween. I will put the official time in the Discord once the mods and I decide that. Well, now it's not turning on at all. Ooh, Dead by Daylight. Ooh, you're gonna have to, let's chat about that afterwards, Drew, because I have heard about that one. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. Halloween stream, Saturday. It's gonna be myself and the mods on stream, and we have like over 40 pieces of candy, I think is what I counted. 40 different pieces of candy, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna create like a tier list. So we're going to rank them. Oh, hey Bella, thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Speak of the devil, the mods are gonna be on stream. So we're gonna rank a bunch of candy, and it's not all stuff you're probably familiar with, because we have some, along with like some of the familiar trappings you're probably familiar with, we have some Mexican candy. We have some British candy as well that Justin was so kind to send us. So it's going to be fun. And then the plan afterwards, I still need to iron out the details, but I think we're going to do a vote of some sort for a spooky movie, and we're going to watch that in the Discord afterwards. So I hope you can join us, even if it's for a little bit. Have some fun with us and the mods while we get disgustingly sick on mountains of candy. It should be a good time. So, without further ado, let's look into the Lion Song. And like I said, I'm kind of going into this blind. Kind of going into this blind, but what I did read was that this story takes place over 4 episodes. I think they're roughly an hour each, and each one is from a different character's perspective. So let's jump into it with episode 1, Silence. And I may need to move my webcam. Yeah. Let's go up here and see if that works. Ooh, don't want my cats to disappear, though. Okay. Milk, train station. Do you have enough socks? You need plenty of socks. It's very cold there. Mama, you packed the suitcase yourself. It's stuffed with socks. All aboard for Vienna. You will write your mother, won't you? Every day, Papa, I promise. You're such a liar, but I love you anyway. All aboard, last call for Vienna. Mama, let the boy go. He will get in trouble if he's late. My dear boy, take care. Take care. Yes, Mama and Papa, you take care too. Take care. Wilma first left them on this very train. Now me. Vienna. Musik Kakadimi. I probably said that wrong. Oh, okay. So we've got like, this kind of feels like a little like point and click type game. Interesting. Okay. Myself. Arthur, where are you? You asked me to come to your office. Here I am, waiting. Maybe at last you want to talk about us. But you're so shy, Arthur. You don't know how to begin. Oh, don't be silly, Wilma. You keep hoping it will happen, but it never will. Oh, no. I'm glad you're here. I just had to see you. Sorry I'm late. Why did you want to see me, Professor? Please, call me Arthur. Why did you want to see me? Well, to be quite honest, yes. Wilma, your performance at the salon, it was quite incredible. The guests could not believe their ears. I'm so glad. They want to hear more from you, Wilma. We need to keep up the momentum. How is the new composition coming along? Let's say it's more difficult than the others. Your music is so new. It entices, it challenges. I know that we're about to achieve something great here. The future of music. Arthur, we must build on the success of your performances. If we stop now, we'll squander this opportunity. We have to keep moving, keep working. We have to establish your name. Well, that is, what is it? I've started composing it, but, oh, Arthur, I'm stuck. I'm horribly, horribly stuck. I don't know how to complete it. Wilma, don't say that. We've come so far. Everything we've worked for. I can't bear to let you down. I know what's wrong. It's the pressure from the Institute. Everyone clamoring for your attention. Recognizing you on the street. And even more pressure from me. No, it's not you, Arthur. You need a change, that's clear. Listen, I have a cabin in the mountains. You will be able to work there. Should we be ballsy and just go for it? Let's see. Would you come with me? That would hardly help your reputation. You need time alone. The quiet. Yes, quiet. I'll take care of things here. Arthur, I can't. I'm not asking. It's settled. A carriage will pick you up tomorrow. There are plenty of supplies in the cabin. Pack lightly. You're not bringing your old violin, are you? Of course I am. Playing that old violin relaxes me. You'll have to walk the last part of the way. It's quite a hike. I'll manage. Very well. I do think this is for the best. You will be completely alone. No distractions. Somewhere in the Alps. Oh. Telephone poles. Almost there. Just a bit further. Just a few more steps. Phew. I have finally arrived. That's it. Arthur's cabin. Oh, Arthur, I hope so much that you're right. And inspiration is waiting for me down there. Dark clouds hang over the mountains, almost as if they are waiting for something. The wind is growing stronger. It won't be long until the storm is here. I'd better hurry. Looks like a storm is brewing. I might just make it before the rain. The Lion Song, Episode 1. Silence. I made it just before the rain. Hopefully it will stop soon. The walk up here was exhausting. Phew. Alright, Wilma, it's time to unpack your bag. I'm starving. There should be a sandwich in here somewhere. Music paper. Ah, here it is. Oh, a letter. Who is it from? It says, open upon arrival. My dear Wilma, I hope you had a trouble-free journey. I'm sure you have started writing already, inspired by the beautiful surroundings. Read on. However, I have a confession to make. Perhaps he has written something about us? Before your departure, I started to organize a concert at the Miskavarian in Vienna. I was able to convince a few illustrious colleagues to offer their works. I had to call in many favors, but Mr. Schoenberg, Mr. Berg, and Mr. Mahler have all agreed to participate. It will be a glorious evening, and your composition will be the centerpiece. The grand finale. Wilma, imagine it. I understand that this is all very abrupt, and for that I apologize. But now is your time. The musicians start rehearsal next week. The piece must be ready by then. In anticipation of your return, Arthur. A concert? 1 week? How is this less pressure? Arthur, how could you? The storm is almost here. How am I supposed to write something if I can't go outside? I am trapped in here, with a storm outside and within me, silence. Hello? Jetem Necto? Excuse me? Oh, German? Yes. With whom do you wish to speak? Anyone. My name is Leos. This is my first telephone apparatus call. It's an amazing machine, isn't it? Yes. Amazing. I wonder if... Are you close by? Where are you? I'd rather not say. I want to keep this to myself. In a different country? Or maybe on a different continent? Leos, I assure you I am a long way away. Haha. I never would have dreamed of this. I was told you can speak over long distances, but to actually hear a voice, it's amazing. I can now finally talk to my niece, Nicole. What was that? What was what? That noise just now. I didn't hear anything. I hear this noise every day when my guests come to me with empty bellies. Are you an innkeeper, Leos? I am. Best dumplings in all of Bohemia. Wonderful when they're fresh out of the pot. With a rich, hearty sauce. You know what? Maybe it would be best to put myself down here. Some of the text is getting covered. When you cut into one and the steam comes out. Sounds like you are your own best customer. You're right, but I'm the cook. I have to taste them. I wish I had some here right now. Of course you wish that. Oh ho ho. I apologize. It sounds like you are very hungry. It was a pleasure talking to you, madame. I'm very sorry. Where are my manners? I didn't even ask your name. It's Wilma. 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 It was a pleasure to speak with you. Say, do you think we could talk again sometime soon? They gave me a number, 1255. Maybe. I hope so. Thank you for your call. Goodbye, Wilma. Time for my sandwich. It may not be a dumpling, but it tastes delicious. I am so tired. It was just too much for my first day. Outside behind the buildings, the sun is rising. Beside Wilma, someone stirs. Whoa. How much did we drink? I don't feel drunk. These can't be mine. I could never afford them. Wilma? Hey, are you awake? Maybe. Oh, you. It's late. How did we get here? I have to leave. Wait, something's wrong. I mean, this is what I wanted, but I really have to go. I'm expected at the Institute. But it's your institute. Yes. Yes, and you are my student. We should not be together in the first place. Is that what we are? Student and teacher? Distant church bells chime the hour. 6 o'clock. I'm already late. What could be so urgent? Today I'm getting Schoenberg's contribution. I have to be there. It will be marvelous. Arthur, we should talk. Imagine the looks on their faces when your song is played. What are you doing? Imagine where you could be in a year. Stop, you're hurting me. The future of music. No! Ow. Arthur! No. Guessing that was a dream. Day 2. It was just a dream. Just a dream. Arthur, I was finally with you, but no, I have to write this composition. But how to start? Come on, Wilma, concentrate. You've done this before. Anything could be an inspiration. Dusty drawer and empty. I don't need anything from my bag now. How long will this storm continue? Okay, apparently I can't go outside. Check the cabinet door, locked. In this letter, someone describes my last performance. In Wilma's mind, the words form an image. People hold their breath, their eyes sparkling with excitement. They move away and then move closer. She hears their footsteps and the clinking glasses in their hand. Senses their glances. Everything comes together. A harmony engulfing the melody and giving it strength. How can I? Yes, like this. What was that? I can't hear melodies in this din. There are several noises. I can't. A mighty booming. A blood-curdling squealing. A relentless creaking. Where do they come from? In the valley, the storm rages. With all this howling wind and pounding rain, how can I concentrate? Perhaps I can block out the noise of the storm. The storm booms overhead. The rain and wind are so loud. I'm glad I don't have to be out there. Thick forest. It's a wonder I didn't get lost. Strange. Why does Arthur have flowers here? You can't tell from here where the telephone lines go. Each drop of water falls from so far above, forming quietly. The droplet whooshes downward, falling at last to earth. The thundering on leaves, grass, stones, from there to my ears. The sound blurs and fades away, and suddenly it is quieter. The mountains loom high above me. Vienna is somewhere beyond the mountains. Home is even further. Clouds still roil in the sky. It doesn't look as if the storm will be over anytime soon. So we can go back inside. No, Kate, I didn't show them the mealworms. It was disgusting. The wind rattles the cabin, the beam creaks. The fibers in the wood bend and snap. The noise blurs, it fades away. I can't hear melodies in this din. There is one noise left. I can't. The lamp, the wind's shaking, the cabin makes its way. The squeaking noise gets under her skin. It's back again, always audible, even when it isn't. I can block it out, I know I can. The noise slowly fades, blurs, dissolves, and is gone. Finally, I can start writing. Let's just answer the call. Hello? Wilma? It's me, Leos. You remember me, yes? Yes, of course. Why are you calling? Well, to be honest, I wanted to hear your voice again. Last time we talked about me, my niece, and about my dumplings, but I never asked about you. That was rude of me. You wanted to hear my voice? Why? Yes, it feels good to hear your voice. It reminds me of someone. Your niece? Nicole, yes. Some years ago, my sister and her husband asked me to look after her. They travel much of the year, but they do not believe she is strong enough to join them. Well, I tried to look after her, but where is she now? What happened? I just couldn't manage. I mean, I love her. We were very close. But running the inn and taking care of her, I couldn't do both at the same time. So I sent her back to her parents in Vienna. I think things are better this way. Do you miss Nicole? Yes, she is like a daughter to me. Is it better for her? I'm not sure. I like to think so. Yes? Who looks after Nicole while her parents travel? A governess, I think. A certain Frau Schmoll. I don't know her. Well, why don't you call Nicole? I want to. That's the very reason why I got this machine. And then, well, you picked up. But I'm not completely sure it's a good idea. You should do it. You think so? If you don't, you might regret it. Every hour, minute, second that passes, keeping your feelings from someone you love is something you may regret later. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I can make it up to her somehow. But enough about me. What about you? Do you have a family? What's your profession? My profession? I write music. Like a composer? Yes, I study composition. Any songs I would know? Not really, no. I've just started to make a name in Vienna. What are you doing in the mountains? Trying to find my muse. She's hiding from me. She's hiding in the mountains? She's hiding somewhere. Perhaps outside in the storm. Muses can be elusive. For a moment, she hears a melody. Wait, what was that? What? I thought I had heard something. You heard something just now? I did. What did you hear? Inspiration. I don't understand. Can you do that again? Do what again? Start saying something and then pause. Yes, no, that wasn't it. Keep talking. Fine, I am talking to you, Wilma. I will try to keep going, but I don't know what to talk about, so... Should I perhaps tell you about my dumplings again? I told you something about me, my profession. Yes, you are a musician. Yes, that's it. What? The melody. I can hear a melody. Well, quick, write it down. Goodbye. Right. The notes disappear. Oh no, I nearly had it. I need to give the melody some time. It is quiet, and suddenly she hears the sound of his voice again. Thank you, Leos. I can barely keep my eyes open. It's cold. And wet. Huh. Where am I? Rain? A well? Why? Why can't I move? Oof. I can't move. I'm paralyzed. If water keeps rising at this pace, I will drown. Even if I could move, I could not climb up them. Water drips down the stones. The water is rising. My feet, the mud grips them like dead hands. I've got to try to get out of here. Hello? Someone down there? Help. Is anyone down there? Yes, I'm down here. The rain is too loud. I can't hear you. Get me out of here. Can you climb up? No, my feet are stuck in the mud. How did you get down there? I can't remember. Don't panic. It's a difficult problem. The water is rising. Please do something. The stones are slippery. I don't want to fall in. Wait here, Wilma. I'll try and get help. Wait, how do you know my name? I can't hear you. I will try to find help. Arthur? Yeah, Justin. So, well, because I'll catch you up on what you missed, but I'll show you something real quick. So, we got this thing here, and you can't quite, well, there's a bit of a glare. There you go. That's a little bit better. So, this is just a little, they're called critter carriers. But essentially what this is we put a layer of oatmeal on the bottom and then some carrots in there. And then we throw a handful of worms in here. Now, the reason we do this is something called gut loading. And the purpose is... Whoops, come on. So the purpose of that is you keep it in a dark place, and then the mealworms eat the oatmeal and the carrots, and then the hope is that they pass those nutrients on to Clementine when she consumes them. So it's just a way to add a little bit of nutrition to them. But, so we're playing the Lion song right now, and we just started. So right now we're following, there's 4 episodes, and we're in the first episode. We're following Wilma, and she is a composer. She's a student at an institute, and her professor, who she has the hots for, has sent her off to a cabin and to help her find some inspiration. Apparently she's a bit of a whiz when it comes to writing, and she's supposed to be doing a big concert next week. So he sent her here to get some inspiration, and she's having some difficulties. Love how much you guys care for your little girl. Thanks, Justin. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I figure if we're going to get a pet, if you're going to bring a pet into your home, you should do the best you can to take care of them. She's a nice little desk companion. She's always peeking in on what I'm doing. All right. So, we're like on day 2 or 3 of being at this cabin, and so far the storm hasn't let up. It's been constant rain. And this is Wilma. Just a dream. This is all too much. If only I could leave. No, I must finish the piece. I owe it to everyone. The melody. It's right on the tip of my brain. Wilma, concentrate. Huh? Another noise. What was that? Oh no, not something else. The noise does not come from here. I don't know where any of the noises come from. The noise is coming from in there. Another noise. Okay, the flower pot outside, so we can check that. Why did Arthur leave flowers on the porch? Oh, here's a key. There we go. See if we can stop the source of the ticking so we can focus on our masterpiece. Pocket watch. I've got it. The ticks of the old watch shatter in her imagination. The fragments dissolve and gradually fade into silence. Arthur must have had a reason to lock this letter away. What Arthur doesn't know won't hurt him. My beloved Arthur, I can hardly wait to see you again. The memory of your last visit still hangs in the air, like a note that, after the orchestra has already finished, lingers on. It fills me with dreams, feelings, and longings for you. Sometimes I want to get away from Vienna. I want to travel with you across Europe and farther. With every year, one senses what was fine in this city, what was worthwhile and grand, now ebbing away. The voices all sound the same these days, just echoes from better times, long past. Vienna is losing itself, but the city, its people, they don't care. They see to it that things keep on as they are, instead of doing something about it. I don't want to stand by and watch. I hear Berlin is the future, full of beauty and hope. Let's go there sometime. What do you think? Please tell me soon. Yours, is that Greet? Another one, Arthur. Several figures are drawn in a chaotic style, many facets of the same person. A melody formed of multiple facets. So I think essentially what we're doing is we're searching the room for inspiration. My favorite poem is in here. The Panther by Rainier Maria Rilke. His gaze against the sweeping of the bars has grown so weary it can hold no more. To him there seemed to be 1,000 bars, and behind those 1,000 bars, no world. A dark, strong beast trapped in a cage. The sound of a secluded piano. Behind it, silence. A that is to be preserved during transformation can be recovered by applying another transformation. The transformations over the course of a piece of music. Can one prolong an emotion through variation? Variation from a fast tempo to a slow tempo. Maybe if I... Yes. That's wonderful. I can barely keep my eyes open. Maybe I should sleep. But I don't have enough time. Try to stay awake. No, I don't have enough time. I must try to stay awake. Her eyelids become heavier and heavier. In the haze of the fatigue, the notes in her music become a blur. And quietly, new ones emerge. I think we're in for another dream. Huh? Hello, Leos? Is she okay? Sleeps like 22 hours a day. Good evening, Wilma. What do you want? You really don't know, do you? What do you want? Why do you always try to make other people happy? But I don't. So what do you want? I want to be successful. Ah, that's more like it. At last, we're talking about what you want. I believe you can be successful, but what are you going to do to achieve that success? I don't know, but I will do whatever it takes. Good. Well, you had better get back to work then. Vienna deserves to hear your music. Day 4. The storm. It's here. Oh, no, no, no. I will have to leave Vienna. The storm. It's here. It's on top of me. I know it. All of these noises in my head. I cannot let my fears control me. Maybe I can block them out. Oh, hey, Kitty. Welcome back. How are you doing? We're playing the Lions song. It's like a narrative game. Trying to write some music in the middle of a cabin in the Alps. Try to block out the voices of fear and angst. Stop it. The voices become louder. Stop it. One by one, the voices fall silent. Stop it. I can do this. As the voices fade, she has a sudden realization. Her heart beats steadily. She feels the air filling her lungs, the oxygen in her blood, and warmth in her fingertips. And in constant ephemeral rhythm. I'm good. Actually thinking about going for a nap. Well, naps are very nice. I wouldn't blame you for taking a nap. Yes, that's good. My violin, with all its scratches, nicks, and cracks. I got it from my father back then. And Otto always tried to steal it. I hope Otto and Mama and Papa are doing well. Let's play a melody. Of course, I will just play. The music repeats itself. Motifs, melodies, and rhythms, which Wilma has played many times before. Never really surprising. Almost boring. The tones seem to linger long after. A reminder of all the other times she's played. Never written harmonies. Maybe their time is now. Wilma writes the harmony down. I wonder if he's there. Leos, what was the number he told me? Please be there, please be there, please be there. Hello? Oh, thank God, Leos, you're there. Wilma, is that you? Oh God, I'm so glad you're there. Calm down, calm down. What is it? It's all too much. What was that? Thunder. Real thunder this time, not my stomach. The storm is here. I'm so afraid. Thunder? Ah. Don't worry, it'll be alright. Just focus on my voice. Yes, your voice. Can you hear me? Yes, you're definitely not whispering. You're right, I'm yelling. What does my voice sound like? You were not the whisperer at the top of the well. Who? I had a dream I was drowning in a well. Someone came, but then they ran away. Not me. I would have helped you. I know. And it wasn't my father either. He wouldn't abandon me. And Arthur was never mine. Oh God, it was... It was herself. Me. I was running away from myself. I was running away from my composition. It was an important dream. What is that doctor's name in Vienna? Freud? Exactly. He would approve of your interpretation, I think. Yes? Yes. Do you remember how you talked me into calling Nicole? What did you do? I called her. I did it. What did she say? She was overjoyed. She said that I should visit her as soon as possible. Can you believe it? I'm glad. I simply had to call her. This silence that followed our last call, as soon as your voice was gone, I was reminded of how lonely I really am. Are you still feeling lonely? Not anymore. Not when I'm talking to you. I'm glad that I can talk to you. Me too. Ha ha ha. Are you still there? Yes, still here. What are you doing? I'm just listening to you breathe. What about that storm? Still here too. No longer disturbs you? No. Wonderful. I can finish the song now. It's a song of courage, of being yourself and facing the shadows. May I hear it? Yeah, let's play for Leos. He's been a nice chap. I will play it for you on my violin. Wonderful. No, I'm not done, but soon. Until soon, then, farewell, Wilma. Farewell, my friend. The composition is developing well. There are already several great passages, but still a lot to write. That was the last sheet of music paper, but there's still something left to write. The finale. There has to be some space for a few notes. No. Where will I get something to write on? Okay, if we're talking about weird coincidences, I stopped outside Sigmund Freud's house in London on my bike yesterday. I nearly went in to avoid the rain. Very interesting where this is going. Jeez. The most interesting man on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Just casually stopping at Freud's place for a reprieve from the rain. Excellent. The back of Arthur's composition is clean. I need the paper. I'm sorry, Arthur. Just looking at her music lifts her mood. This is my best work so far. Melodies flow through her mind while the rain falls on the cabin. Now a dedication. Let's dedicate it to Leos. He's been an awesome guy. A good friend in difficult times. That's to London's credit, not me. So this is it, the Lion's Song. Vienna, Great Hall of the... I don't know how to say that. The Miskavarian? The auditorium is packed. The compositions by Schoenberg, Mahler, and others have already been played. The mood is tense, expectant. It seems as if the whole city of Vienna is here. But now is not the time to be nervous. The sounds and melodies free themselves from the instruments. Expand with wide, distant perspectives. Form pictures of familiar faces and places. And seem far away all of a sudden, muffled as if heard through falling snow. Then burning with a desire to break free. Cleaved into facets, clean and sharp-edged. Persisting, yet changing from moment to moment. Now, peaceful like a warm voice from far away. Comforting. Fading to a sense of hope for someday. As the curtain falls, Wilma leaves the stage and disappears behind the countless musicians. Yeah, I'm wondering about that too, Justin. I wonder if, depending on what I chose, if that changes the composition. I kind of feel like it does because it was describing the music. Oh wow, there's a lot of people here. Oh, these are like the credits for this episode. That's cool. Yeah, I so far so yeah, that was great. So this is our next episode. And from what I recall, oh, here we go. 93% also revealed Wilma's name to Leos. 87% advised Leos to call Nicole as well. 81% tried pushing through the sleep. 23% said they wanted to be successful as well. And 80% also called Leos a last time. By deciding again, you change choices in the past and discover new connections and achievements. Your game progress will be unaffected. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. Actually, I don't want to change it right now. I kind of like just going with what happens the first time. So let's go to episode 2. Vienna, Empress Elizabeth train station. Now, Frida, you'll be good when I'm gone. You'll pine for me every moment? Oh yes, Paul, every moment. Why don't I believe you? Why don't I believe? You'll be true to me when you're gone. Ah, well, we've had some fun times, haven't we? Yes, we have. All aboard for Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Next stop, Vienna Central. Last stop? Who knows? Go. Before I actually start to miss you. Ha ha ha. We couldn't have that, could we? Yeah, I'm not sure if the episodes are actually linked to each other, Justin. May I join you? Of course. Plenty of room. Vienna, an inner city street. Oh, come on, Granddad. You promised you'd introduce me. Yes, yes, I know. Have you changed your mind? This is it, right here. Huh. Klimt? The others? Will they be there? You know what I think of these people. I know, I know. I appreciate you doing this, believe me. My somewhat distinguished guests and various other hangers-on. May I have your attention, please? I give you the 2 markets. The mountain climber and the artist. Formidable. Ladies and gentlemen, young Franz is an artist. I found on the wrong side of the Danube. Ooh. Where I myself also live. To be precise, I found one of his paintings. You see, the young artist is like a lion, strong and ferocious, and always on the hunt for a better painting. I hope to find a suitable model at this gathering. What is it you told me, Franz? You are able to look into a person's soul? Each of us is made up of layers of personality. I must dig deep into those layers before my portraits come to life. Franz here threw out one of his pictures. It almost hit me. And on some level, it did. You're all very familiar with the painting in question. There it hangs, Woman with Violin. Although we all know her real name very well, if you have the energy, let us welcome this promising young painter into our society. Ooh, I wonder if that was Wilma. Who are you going to paint next, Franz? Yes, who? I won't tell you, but you'll know soon. All right. And we just had a redemption for Sir Walter, so I will grab him and return shortly. If you're getting one, sure. He's little Walt. What? Why are you always such a big baby? Hmm? Why are you such a big baby? Hmm? Oh, big sigh. Big sigh. Mm. 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 Okay, say goodbye. Be free. Meow. All right, there was little Walter. Okay. Excuse me, Alphonse. Ah, Markert. Your art is very new, isn't it? Agreed, he's very new. Yes, indeed. Wonderfully new. Thank you. Have you decided on your next model? Not yet. If you'll excuse me. He's deep in conversation with the young lady outside. Herr Moritz, please excuse me. Joseph has been waiting for me since he arrived. No one wants to talk to me. A gramophone. It's playing the Lion song. Ooh. So it's playing the song we created before. Beautiful. Ah, our painting is of Wilma, so they're linked in a way. Wilma Dorf was a difficult model. Young, driven, unsure of herself. I did my best, but something is missing. Perhaps I could find more within her today. Margaret, how much are your paintings worth? How much does one go for? Until recently, they were worth the price of a loaf of bread. Ah, yes. It's not the success of an artist measured, as all things, in money. Do you think only in terms of money? Ha ha ha. Don't be too hard on me, young man. I'm a merchant banker. We tend to do that. How do you measure success? It's not something that can be measured. Many at my bank would disagree. I'm successful. Painting me might change your mind. I will certainly consider your generous offer. Excuse me. I don't want to paint some rich guy. As always, it has been a pleasure talking to you, Joseph. Let's talk to the Fraulein. Pardon me, please. She doesn't want to talk to me. Here we are again, going round and round. I feel like I'm on the Reisenrad. I'd like to start over. I'm Franz Markert. My name is Greta Lonenzak. There. Was there anything else? What? Listen, I'm talking to you for Joseph's sake. But I can hardly respect you or your work. Excuse me? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's all right. What do you think of my paintings? Do you want an honest answer? Yes. I think they're ridiculous. It's so obvious what you're trying to do. Is it? As obvious as your lack of finesse. Your expressionism is without expression. But you're just too young, too inexperienced, I'm sorry. Oh. Now if you'll excuse me. So many famous paintings, and mine right next to them. Is it good enough? They certainly seem to think so. You see something in me, don't you? I must be certain you understand. Of course, of course. You must take your time. Oh, there's more options. Be sure to choose your next subject wisely. Your career depends on it. How did you choose your models? I chose whoever I want to spend time with, whoever best fit my needs. Your needs? I have the paintings in my head before I start. I want to show the world the layers I see. Then your model must be someone interesting. Was there something else? Did I make a good first impression? They love you. You'll fit in here perfectly. Was there something else? I'll talk to you later. Leave France? Not until I found my next subject. I was hoping I could maybe chase that gal up. I don't want to paint these guys. They're boring. Bob Ross would be horrified by all this. Absolutely, he would, Justin. I don't want to paint either of these guys. It's either a fat banker or like some... I guess this guy. I see something, yes. Strength. Vitality. Something of interest, to be sure. What's your name? Lieutenant Alphonse Bach, 49th Infantry, Brigade of His Majesty. A lieutenant. Yes, indeed. And an art lover. An art lover. My presence here should attest to that. Do you know many people in the art scene? Of course, but I'd like to get to know you. While you paint me, perhaps? Modeling is not for the easily bored. A painting can take weeks. However long it suits you. Ha ha ha. Unless there's a war, of course. Ah, well. Thank you for speaking with me. I was kind of hoping there was like, it seems like there's ways to tease out more options, but I'm just not hitting on it. So at this point, because it looks like, see, we see these things in the background here, and it makes me think that I have the option to draw more inspiration from them. Let's see if we can talk to Granddad here and see. Enjoying yourself, my boy? Anything I can help you with? How do you know about Fraulein? I've known her for years. She's a very close friend of mine, but a very tough critic. I'm holding up. How about you? Actually, I'm fine. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Need to be sure of my next model. My career could depend on it. Good luck on your hunt. Ah, I should have just asked her. So I'd be most interested in painting her, but she's gone now. She was the most interesting person here. Well, I guess we're gonna go with him. I'd rather paint him than the banker. I would like to paint you. Ha! I knew it. Come to my workshop at your earliest convenience. I will. I found my next model. Great, so are you ready to leave? I know I am. Yes, let's go. The Lion Song Episode 2 Anthology. Ah, the Stephansdom. Truly one of Vienna's finest buildings. I'm liable to start obliterating names again. Go back to my workshop. I don't know if you're much into art history, but from a philosophical point of view, you are on the right side of history. Okay, that's good to know. Good day. Please take a seat over there. How do you want me to pose? Oh boy, we have some options here. I don't want him to be in his military garb. I want him to look like a regular person. I've set aside some civilian clothes. I will not wear anything of the kind. You shall paint me as I was made. Oh, maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Might not have let me. Look at the thing that showed. Did I tell you I would make the perfect model? I said undress, sir. Lie down. Is it okay if I stand? Of course. So, I'm starting to paint now. Oh, good. Should we talk? Or would that distract you? I prefer conversation as I paint. It's not as rare as you might think. Tell me about yourself. Where to begin? I do not seek popularity when I was a child. Excellent. Start there. Why was that? Well, it came naturally. I excelled in sports. I have a strong singing voice. The fair sex was, of course, attracted to me. That's what I was going for, Kate. Did anyone resent your popularity? Well, some were jealous. How could they not be? This is very good. I'm seeing you more clearly now. Time has passed. Are you tired? Holding a position for so long is something of a chore. I discipline my men sometimes, making them stand for long periods of time. It conditions them. I confess it is somewhat taxing even to me. Tell me about your family. I am an only child. Was that difficult? Not at all. I was the pride of my parents and the envy of my playmates. Once I made it clear I was a born leader. Sometime later. How do you prove your strength to the men under you? I make certain my orders are obeyed. I punish them if necessary. Of course, I don't want to hurt them, but sometimes it's the only way to gain their respect, and they must respect me, or I will have failed my duty. Have you considered other ways to promote loyalty? I'm sorry, why is that important? Why are we discussing this? Because I cannot go deeper. I know who you are, completely. But the why you became you, it eludes me. Is it my fault? No. And no one will notice, except me. Hours later. Does it always take you this long? Is something wrong? The last layer remains a mystery. If this was a waste of my time, you will be sorry. Don't worry. We're almost finished. Whew. I'm glad. A few more hours later. How's it coming along? Be patient. Almost there. There. My muse is a harsh mistress. I've given her all I can. May I see it? Yes. I hope it came out well. What is this? You've painted... I look like a monster. Not at all. You yourself told me how a leader must be harsh at times for the good of those who follow you. Don't you believe that? Yes, of course, but this thing you've painted, no one would willingly follow that. What would you have me do? Do? What would I have you do? I demand you destroy this painting at once. Good night to you, sir. Intrigue. Hours later? No, not again. It happened again. How long? Hours gone. Where? Oh, shoot. I accidentally clicked that. The following morning. Hello, Fraulein. Oh, hello. I'm happy I didn't have to chase after you today. I have no idea what you mean. You've brought a painting? Yes, it's over there. You can see it. It's over there as you can see. Ha ha ha. Oh, I didn't notice. You just assumed you could bring it here? I'd be honored if you would take a look at it. I expect you would be. You must be feeling brave today. Maybe not. Unfortunately, I'm already late for another engagement. No, no, please tell us what you think. Yes, please, don't disappoint us. You've caught something of him, something perhaps surprising to those who don't know him well. He was a difficult subject. Yes, perhaps. You approve then? While it is better, it doesn't really do him justice, does it? I've known him for years. There's much more to him than you show in this painting. A certain veneer, but lacking depth. Yes, I can see the problems now. I realize I still have much to learn. You're not being truthful with a brush. You must think outside your own experience. Go out in the real world. Try to see real people. Abandon this bright bubble of high society. Ah, yes, so very bright. If only for a time. Yes, bright indeed. And go where? Ha! Ask your grandfather. My grandfather. Yes, he climbs mountains. He knows what it's like to feel the sharp rock biting into his hands and the black earth under his fingernails. He knows the real world. Joseph's apartment. Grandfather, I need help. Fraulein told me to experience the real world. I don't know what that means. You know her well. What do you think she meant by that? Meet me at the market later. I'll show you. Let's stop at the cafe first. Take a little detour. Was everything to your liking? Yes. Delicious. Anything else for you, Mynheer? I'm fine, thank you. Would you look at my equations? I would value your opinion, if you would like. I assure you, this is outside my expertise. Thank you, Nenner. You are a good friend. What an extraordinary face. I wonder what they're discussing. What a subject that man would make. I must paint him. Gentlemen, please pardon the intrusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Franz Markert. The artist? Sir, this is an honor. I saw your latest painting of the lieutenant. Captivating. What can we do for you? It is your friend here. Hair? Shell. Emile Shell. You must forgive me. I have been studying you from across the room. Oh? The layers of you are contradictory somehow. Layers? Contradictory? Not at war with one another, but a duality. Changing. At first I thought one thing, but later I saw another in conflict with the first. Changing, you say? I must paint you. We still have a lot to discuss. Would you mind asking me later? Not at all, gentlemen. Pray continue your luncheon. I'm pleasured you asked me to meet you, but something is on your mind. What can I do for you, my boy? I need to talk to someone real, and you're the realest person I know. Thank you. At least I think that's a compliment. What do you think the real world is? For me, the real world is the north face of the Puy Alto. The upper end of the overhang from the foot of the rock face is 40 horizontal meters. My God. It was first climbed in 1879. I climbed it with Daniele a year later. That's as real as it gets. I thought this market would be real enough for me. Of course it is real, not like the salon. The world is made of words. Greet knows this. But the real world, our world, this is made of deeds. Not as dramatic as my example, but real all the same. I understand that, Granddad. Okay, then, let's see if you do. Look over there. The woman at the vegetable stall. What do you see? A woman who carries herself well for her age. That's Madame Erica Thernhard. She was once a famous actress, wasn't she? She still is, and one of the most beautiful women who ever breathed. You know her? I did. Once upon a time, before I met your grandma. She has an incredible presence even now. Speak to her, friends. It may sound strange to say this of an actress, but she is one of the realest people you will ever meet. But why don't you come too? You go. Please. Excuse me, Madame Thernhard. Why, hello there. Schnuckel? Forgive the intrusion. Forgiven. Didn't I see you at the Berg Theater last week? Front row. No, I'm afraid not, but it wasn't our best night, but what can you do? What indeed? My name is... You must see my next piece. Schnitzler? They say it's forbidden in Germany. So much is. Yes, I'll be sure to see it. My name... Now don't tell me. You sent chocolates to my dressing room, perhaps? Well, actually, of course I wasn't able to eat them. I'm on a strict diet. Always. You have to look good. Especially for the boys in the front row. That's why I'm at this stall. Ah, madam, such a celebrated actress. Anything you want. Half price? Ha ha ha. Now, Schnuckel, what did you say your name was? My name is Franz Markert. But no, you can't be. You're too young. My grandfather told me he knew you. Your grandfather, Joseph. Yes, how silly of me. How is Joseph? I don't suppose he still climbs. I don't think he'll ever stop. And your grandmother? She passed a few years ago. The herbalist. I must not forget to stop at the herbalist. Well, are you coming? It's good to see you again, Madame Thurnard. Let's see. What do we have here? I just can't make up my mind. What are your choices? The green, the blue, or the red one? What do you think? I think you look good the way you are. Flattery? No one has tried that on me before. Ha ha ha. Sorry. What are they? Would you read the labels for me? My eyes. The red is foot bathing powder. And? The blue is exotic skincare. And? The green says anti-aging gel. I have all of them already. You don't need them. Liar. Your friend's Markert, the painter. Yes. Would you paint me? I'm asking because I feel you understand me. I might, but if I did, I would paint you as you are, without all this. Why? Your beauty has only grown with time. You would paint who I am? You would paint me? So sorry, I need some sleep, unfortunately. Eyelids propped up by matchsticks. I'll check out the VOD tomorrow, though. This is so well done. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's really well done. Have yourself a good night, Justin. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you soon.
Excellent.
Oh, and leaving with a bit of a bang, Justin. Thank you so much for the bits. Very much appreciated. Good sir. Thank you for the support, as always. We'll see you soon. And to anyone in chat... there we go. Just did a shout out to our friend Justin. He is a fellow streamer. It's a very chill stream. Streams a lot of Animal Crossing and also does indie games. Go on and give him a follow. He's a good guy. If you would only let me, when will you decide? Soon, before the day is out. I will make a decision over lunch. As will I. Thank you. And tell your grandfather over there to come visit me. It's been too long. So? She wants you to visit her. She saw me? Yes. Oh, I have an engagement at my club. Old climbers sharing lies. Have fun. Was it of help to you, seeing the real world? I don't know. Take care, my boy. I kind of want to paint the mathematician. I'd rather paint the mathematician. Herschel, have you reconsidered? I would be honored. Excellent. I want to paint you. You present a challenge I have never faced before, but I promise you I will capture you. My workshop is at Hollandstrasse 10. Please come at your earliest convenience. Gentlemen. Pray continue your luncheon. Good day. Please have a seat, Herschel. I've never been in an artist's studio before. In fact, I don't know any artists or musicians or writers. Why is that? In Vienna, you can stumble over us wherever you turn. My life, it's math, science. There's no room for art. Math is real. Art? I don't know. If you'll forgive me, I disagree. I hope when you see your portrait, you'll see I've captured who you really are. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. All right, Justin, we're gonna do it for you. Undress, please. What? You obviously have a trim figure. I'm sure you have nothing to be ashamed of. I will not undress, sir. Your duality of nature is incredible. This was a mistake. I see you're upset, but you see far too much, sir. Good day. Herschel, I need to paint you. Oh, shit. Wait. Come back. Dear God, come back. What now? What choice do I have? I could still paint Madame Thernhardt. Schnuckle. I want to paint you. Please meet me at my workshop at Hollenstrasse 10. How exciting, I will be there soon. Maybe we shouldn't ask her to get naked. Didn't seem to go well with the mathematician. The stage is set. All props are in their expected places. Madame Thernhardt, a veiled woman, enters stage left. Please have a seat, Madame Thernhardt. A lovely tune by Dorfel is quietly played in the background. Madame Thernhardt sits and demurely arranges her skirt. She speaks. You look so tired, Schnuckle. I noticed it in the market too. Are you well? I haven't been sleeping. Would you like me to postpone? I am at peace when I paint. Very well. Is this how you would have me pose? Should we try again? Press our luck? Would you mind undressing? Ha ha ha. I do mind, Markert. I will carry reality only so far. No dance of the 7 veils for you, but for you only I'll remove one. There now. No artifice, no subterfuge. I am as you see me. Yes, this is the woman I must paint. Just imagine her a few pounds lighter, would you? Your voice, you remind me of a surgeon, so calm. It won't hurt, will it? You promise me? I promise. May I ask you questions while I paint? Now you sound like Freud. Do you know Freud? I know him. I know of him, of course. He has helped me many times. I seem to collect neuroses like souvenirs from the characters I play. Hours later. Act 2. The young painter looks haggard. His model looks as fresh as a tulip bud. Your voice is very melodic. Thank you. I've always enjoyed emphasizing the different voices of my characters. Why did you become an actress? So that handsome young men would fall in love with me? Tell the truth now. That was the truth. Of course, after a time I realized I could take the audience by the hand, open their eyes, and lead them into a new world. There was power in that, and love. What is your principal vice? Schnuckle, really? What kind of question is that to ask a lady? Oh, never mind. I'm an actress, not a lady. Is it sex? Sex is delightful. But it's not a vice. It's a necessity, like breathing or eating or good reviews. What is it then? Why, gluttony, of course. I'm surprised you can paint me and still need to ask. A few more hours later. Act 3. The actress feels the layers of her psyche being peeled back like an artichoke, one of many vegetables she hates. Apropos, when we met at the market, you were interested in the herbalist tinctures. Why? I cannot stop the ravages of time, but I will surely go down trying. I'm almost finished. And? Your beauty is here on the canvas. Why do you hesitate? I'm missing something. I've seen more layers with you than any of my earlier models, but I know I'm missing something. Is this why you can't sleep? It's worse than that. I have blackouts. I have this feeling that I'm empty. I have no layers at all. I'm one of 3 sisters. I don't understand. No, my sisters are strong, admired, great women. It was easy to tell when we were children they were destined for great things. I was not. But you're a great actress. To many in Vienna society, there is no such thing. Many think us little better than whores. There is no in-between. This is new. My God, it's new. It is not new. It has been that way for ages. No, I see more. No, come back. No, it's gone. I've lost it. It's gone. Curtain. Hours later, I finished the painting at dawn. Now it's near dawn again. I've lost an entire day, and my fate awaits me. the following morning. Voice is getting dried out. The painting. What do you think? My boy. How you got our greatest actress to pose like that, I'll never know. Is it so dreadful? Dreadful. It's brilliant. Your growth between this painting and your last is amazing. Herr Klimt, please excuse my appearance. You look terrible, Markert. Whatever is the matter? I'm tired. Just a little tired. Tired? Why would you allow me to paint you? I'll call it The Walking Dead. Have you seen Fraulein Launenjach? Launenkatz? I don't know how to say it. I doubt she knows you brought another painting. I'll telephone her. Are you all right? I'm fine. Oh, yes. Clearly you're fine. Well, maybe not fine. What happened to you? It happens every time. What do you mean? I lose hours. They're just blank. When does this happen? After every painting? You need a doctor. I just need some sleep. No, you need Freud. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to Freud. Dr. Freud's office. Just keep talking. About what? Anything that comes to your mind. Pictures, words, stories. I see people in layers. You mean like onions? No. What do these layers look like? It depends on the layers. Some look like the person, some look entirely different. More like a symbol. It's hard to describe. Naturally. If it were easy, you wouldn't need me. They shift in and out of my perception. What do you think they stand for? Aspects of their personalities. Do you see your own layers? No. Why not? I don't have any. Rubbish. I've never been able to see them. Ah, that's different. Do you see layers in people? I wouldn't call them that. What do you call them? We're not here to discuss me. We're here to discuss you. I don't know what you want me to say. Many of my patients find it hard to talk about themselves. What do you do? I kick the furniture after they leave. Does that help? No, it hurts like hell, but it's better than me kicking them. If they won't talk, how can I help? I've had blackouts. Wonderful. No, they aren't. Wonderful that you're talking, not the blackouts. What typically happens on days when you lose time? My model leaves. Sometimes happy, sometimes not. Exactly like my patients, sometimes happy, sometimes glaring at me, with murder in their eyes. Let's pick up where we left off in the last session. You paint your portraits. What happens after your patients... did I say patients leave? There's something else, but I can't see it. I spoke with Madame Thernhardt. What did she say? She mentioned... Wait. Something just happened. Please share it. I want to be excited too. I saw a layer, my layer, reflected in my glasses. Me symbolically seeing into your soul? No, not at all. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Where did you see it? Right there above. Around me. A secret desire, perhaps? My own lair. That's the first time. What did Madame Thurnhart tell you? She wondered about the second easel in your workshop. What second easel? It has a canvas on it, covered by a sheet. There's no second easel in my workshop. Well, in that case, I won't suggest you go immediately to your workshop and rip off the sheet. You're not making sense. My God, it just happened again. I saw another of my layers. Go to your workshop, Margaret. Rip off that sheet if you can. It's all downhill from there. No easel. The layers, they're gone? What? It's me. My God, I've been trying to find my layers. But I saw them. They're there. It's me. Is this what I've been painting during my blackouts? I tried to find the layers that resonate with me. It's far from complete. Time to finish this, but no rushing it this time. A hastily painted figure. It's hard to make out exactly what it's supposed to be. No wonder. The past weeks have been so revealing. Ha ha ha. Good one, Franz. But in everyone I met, there was a connection. Even with those where I saw no layers. Even with... Granddad. He brought me to the salon. He showed me the real world. He was there for me, always. Hours later. This figure, it reminds me of Madame Thurnhard. I enjoyed painting her so much, but there's also something about myself, something we share. Passion? She's a very passionate woman, but what are we both passionate about? Work. It's what we both live for, to share something of us with the people around us. We both enjoy making them see, making them believe. What is that? Looks a bit like Alphonse, but with me in my face. Was there an aspect to him, something he and I have in common? We're both strong. But am I really? No, that's not it. Hours later. This figure bears the closest resemblance to me. During my session with Freud, I saw my own layers, but if but for a very short moment. Can I bring them out again? When did they show? When... He talked to me about his patients. No, that wasn't it. I couldn't remember, honestly. So I wonder if I messed up the painting because of that. This is me. The first time I feel like there's something more to me, sharing something of me, reflected by others. I've got to show them, show her. This is what I've been missing. Finally, I've not heard from you in weeks. Are you all right? What can I do for you, friends? I have another painting. Well, let me see it. Don't show this to anyone. Some paintings just aren't meant to be seen. Why? Our audience, they want to see something mesmerizing, something magical. They don't want to peek behind the curtain of mastery. They want mastery to remain mystery, unachievable. Don't show them the journey. Show them the destination. This painting, it's journey through and through. I'm looking for Greet. She comes by from time to time, but not as often as she used to. Something wrong? Maybe. I don't know. The adventure, the titillation are gone. She has seen it all. And with you not coming here anymore? Anyway. What happened in the past weeks? I started working on a new painting. It's going to be glorious. Do you know where Greet lives? If I did, why should I tell you? I could try to bring her back to the salon. Very well. Wait a moment. Here, there it is. Thank you, Gustav. Greet's apartment the same afternoon. This is her. What are you doing here, Franz? What do I want from her? Why bother her? Is this not it? This painting? Who's there? It's me. How did you find me? Klimt. Ah, what can I do for you? I wanted to thank you. What for? Rescuing me. I only did what was necessary. Your future is set up for you, Franz. Would you let me paint you? Do you think you're ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Although your layers are difficult to uncover, so be it. If you choose me as a model, I will help you uncover me. I've painted a new portrait. A self-portrait worthy of Van Gogh. The cost was high, but I would never have survived had I not painted it. I'd like to buy it. It's yours. You've already given me more than I can ever repay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say to you. Goodbye. Wait. Will you stay for tea? As long as you'll have me. Fraulein Lonensack. My friends call me Greet. Hey, we made a connection with her at the end. That's cool. So, you found reality after all. I found myself. Would you let me paint you, Granddad? Do you feel you're ready, grandson? As ready as I'll ever be. Would you paint me in my prime scaling the Piu Alto? I'd paint you as you are. I'd paint you in your prime, today. So be it. If you choose to paint me, I'd be honored. Granddad. Wait up. Who shall I paint? Only 35% won Greet's affection. Wow. Interesting. All right. So we got through the first 2 episodes of The Lion Song, and it's been excellent so far. I think this is one of those games that helps reinforce the ideas that video games are indeed art, in my opinion. So with that, we are going to go raid Ruby, our friend Ruby. So give her some love, and I will see you all tomorrow for our Monday stream. Be excellent to each other. Bye now.